Okay, I am streaming. Is data coming through? Yes, I don't think. Am I live? Am I live? I might be live. I don't know. Let me check. Hello, everyone. If I'm live, I'm not sure if I'm live. Let me see. Oh, I am live. Okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was checking if I'm live. I wasn't sure of it. It seems like normally there was OBS did something. I'm here. Yes, hello. Hello. Hello, Mr. David. Nice to have you here. Martin, always a pleasure. I don't know why I'm doing a British accent. Pia, hello, nice to see you. So today it's a stream where I said you have to be, subscribed. You have to be subscribed to join the chat. So I'm pretty sure that we're not gonna get a lot of non-vegans, but if we are, it's gonna be a chill sessions. We're gonna ask them to chillax. Hey Jake, actually I'm gonna watch one of your videos. I think it's set up as the first one. Yeah, Linda, you're here. Well, it's so difficult now that they only show usernames, huh? Tiger Woman times Sweden. Neil Smith, awesome. And hello, Rick Smith. Hello, everyone. Hello. I was gonna go do some street outreach, but I thought it would be cool to take a little break from it to you know, I know that VPM has a stream in 2 hours, and I thought it would be cool to, you know, watch some videos. I have like 3 channels that I've been wanting to talk about so that they get a little bit more subscribers, I guess, so that people watch them a little bit more. But I also have a couple of videos that I just saved over time. I mean, one says about Leslie Cross fans. I'm not sure how long that video is. One just says funny. One says plants feel pain. So I don't know what that is. I saved them over time, like somewhere in this note that I have. It's not very long. I have only a couple of them, but you know, yeah. And I thought that would be cool. Watch some of it, relax. If you guys have any suggestions you want to watch together, we can also do that. Let me just adjust because it's pretty warm today, also including here, and my fan is blowing directly in my face, and I think I need to set it in a different direction. 1 second. I guess that's better. That's better. It's difficult to explain, but yeah, I guess that's better. Sally Sarah Brown, hello. Nice to see you here. Yeah, so I've been thinking about doing these streams only for vegans, where we can, you know, put our guard down for a little bit, relax a little bit. And I'm thinking of doing them maybe once a week. I'm starting to find a schedule. That kind of is repeated. I noticed that most Tuesdays I do go and do outreach. Of course, I'm pretty dependent on the weather, or at least I want to be dependent on the weather, because if it's too hot, like it's going to be 32 degrees in the Netherlands on Tuesday, I'm not sure if I want to go out and, you know, increase my chances of skin cancer or stuff. Yeah, Martin, indeed, no trolls. That's the point. No trolls, just us watching, enjoying ourselves, you know, building the community a little bit. We'll see. I hope I mean, people can still come back and yeah, and they can subscribe, of course, and still chat and be trollish. But you know, we're gonna kill them with kindness and be nice and say like, hey, come another time and troll, not today. Sounds funny, but yeah. Actually, that whole, I think one person only came into my chats lately, and they've been talking about the money thing, the money situation, and I banned eventually him because I feel like there's no conversation there, and I think there's only one account left that is still not banned, and I'll ban it also later today. Not that I have a problem with discussing that. It's just if there's no discussion, it's difficult to have, right? And I actually suggested to Sky that tomorrow on his stream we're going to be discussing the ethics of making money from activism. And I think that's a cool idea to discuss, you know, to at least be challenged a little bit on it and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Martin says good, ban them. Yeah, Martin. I mean, that's I just feel like it was a bit disingenuous. They were coming from a disingenuous position, but yeah. Hey, Marcos, nice to see you here. Oh, a lot of cool people. Felix, hope you're all good today. Yeah. Let's relax. So by the way, as I said, I have a couple of people. Well, I have like 3 YouTubers. Jake Lagatare, Tad Odo, and Edmonton Vegan Outreach, which were saved for a while now. Whenever YouTube recommends me a video, I just add them and on this list, on this note, and then I look at it. I try not to watch vegan content on my own because I think like, oh, it'd be cooler to watch it with somebody else, like with everybody here. Hey, Tone, nice to see you. Or shall we call you Flubbit now? Because, yeah, I probably need to adjust the font size of this form. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's watch some of Jake Lagatare. And if you guys have not subscribed to Jake Lagatare yet, he's right here in the chat. I think he does deserve some love, some subscribes. Hey Chip, so glad you're doing this today. Just what I need to clear me up. I'm recovering from a bug and feeling a bit pants. A nice hour or so with you and all the other beautiful vegan people. Hey LTN, happy to hear that. Yeah, that's what I hope. You know, sometimes I like to go on the street also just to have conversations with you guys, to be a little bit here and there, but I also, you know, I understand that while for me I'm just there and I'm chatting with you, for you being in the chat with all those trolls is probably not that nice. So, you know, let's yeah, Linda says I prefer Linda. I appreciate it, Linda. I'll call you Linda. It's I think that's how I remember you anyway, so yeah. Okay, let's watch some of Jake's. Jake, do you have a suggestion, or is anything works? Oh, I see you only have shorts. Oh no, these are videos. Do you have any suggestions for your videos? By the way, also Axel. I'll also recommend Axel's at the end, but yeah, let's watch Jake's first. Okay, I'll just watch the latest one. I think it's let's see what we have. It's like yet again watching Outreach. I'm gonna try this time to be in the shoes of the person who's coming there to speak. You know, like yeah. Okay, wait. Let me turn on the sound. Put this on.
That was a good one. All right, yeah, that was a good conversation there. I think she might live vegan, so very cool.
By the way, Jake, oh, I'll hit that like. Why do you record your conversations vertical if you don't do them live? I think you would benefit from having them horizontal and then maybe cutting them. I think that would really help you out a little bit more. Well, I don't know if it will help you out. I don't know. It's just my opinion, I guess. The last few videos are the best, I think. Okay, that's cool. Let's watch it.
Can I ask you a few questions now?
Because I post to TikTok also. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. By the way, everybody, I'm pretty chill today. My energy level is kind of so if you're not in the mood for something chill, that's okay. You don't have to be here. I appreciate everybody who's here, by the way. And we're gonna be chilling a little bit.
Yeah, you want to? You want to take this mic's for you. You want to talk into it? You okay being on my my video?
For what?
Just my YouTube channel. It's just got a few questions.
For what? What? Are you keeping in my video? For what? What? Are we gonna do something? I don't know. She was very, yeah.
To make people think a little bit. Like a thought experiment.
Alright.
It's nothing too crazy. So I'm Jake. Are you locals to Gettysburg or?
Jake, I'm not sure if your audio is coming through this mic that you handed over to her. I hope that it is, but I'm not 100% sure that it is because there's a lot of background noise.
We live in Lancaster.
Lancaster? Okay, cool. I live in Hanover, so out towards that way. So my first question is,
The classical American flag over here, just so that we know where we are, because I was wondering, are we in UK? Where are we? But no, we're in America, clearly. I may have 50 subs by next time I get out there, so hopefully I'll be live. Hell yeah, let's get Jake to 50 subs, everyone, so that he can do live streams also on the street. That would be cool. That would be cool. Let's watch some more of his videos.
how do you guys feel about animals?
Animals.
Yeah.
I'm an animal person.
Yeah.
She takes in anything that's trapped.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any pets? Like
Yeah.
cats?
She takes anything. Animals? Animals? You want to talk about animals? Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm good. She takes all the animals. She really loves animals. Kind of funny. Hello. Raymu. I don't know your real name anymore because the YouTube algorithm has... well, not YouTube algorithm, but YouTube has now... is not showing the names anymore. I think it's always interesting people to go to pets first. Yeah. The US, the place where you are to see a flag at every corner. You know, that's the thing. It's interesting there that you definitely, you can't get lost. Like if you want to identify US, you see a flag, there you go, you're in the US. I'm gonna show you guys also a video afterwards, just to have a little bit of fun. But let's watch this and with some of Jake and yeah. So I would like everybody, if you can, help get Jake to 50 subscribers. He's at 39 now, and would be really cool to get to 50 so that he can do some live outreach. And I would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe. Let's watch this video. I won't interrupt too long.
Cats, dogs?
I have cats, dogs, rabbits, deers.
Yeah, rabbits. That's cool. I had a rabbit. Love rabbits. So, would you agree that your pets and these animals, they have their own experiences and
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry I stopped it yet again. Hey, Jeremy. I think I saw, yeah, we saw each other just yesterday. It was yesterday to me? I don't know, because I woke up in the middle of the night.
and their own personalities?
Yes.
Okay. Let's wait a second for them to go by. Sorry. That happens.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go back. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the chat. But let's look back. Let's do this.
So I'm Jake. Are
Hi,
you
Jake.
locals to Gettysburg or?
We live in Lancaster.
Lancaster? Okay, cool. I live in Hanover, so out towards that way. So my first question is how do you guys feel about animals?
Animals.
Yeah.
I'm an animal person.
Yeah.
She takes in anything that's trapped.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any pets, like
Yeah.
cats, dogs?
I have cats, dogs, rabbits, deers.
Yeah, rabbits. That's cool. I had a rabbit. Love rabbits. So, would you agree that your pets and these animals, they have their own experiences and their own personalities?
Yes.
Okay. Let's wait a second for them to go by.
Yeah, somebody was not wearing their seatbelt or something, so the police got to overreact. Yeah, that was my attempt of a joke. Anyway.
Sorry. And that happens a lot. I don't know why. But so, how do you feel about animal abuse? Are you guys against animal abuse? So you love animals and you're against animal abuse. Do you think that there's animal abuse in the animal agriculture industry?
Yeah.
Let's see. Are they... I thought I was muted. Let's see. Are they going to get defensive? That's the interesting part. Let's see. I know, Jake, you already know, but I'm curious.
Yeah. So, do you eat animal products? Do you eat animals?
Yeah.
So, do you think that's a little bit hypocritical? If you love animals and then you also eat
So
them?
you have to, I firmly believe you have to try and keep the herd fit. You
Right.
know, like our ancestors, they hunted. You need the protein. I know you can be vegetarian, but
Yeah.
it is hypocritical, but I think
Ah, shit, I was muted. Sorry, everybody. Yeah. As I said, I'm a bit of a clump. Clump? Is it clump? Or clumsy thing person? Anyway. I was saying, Jake, I think you need to work on your audio, because I'm not sure if it's coming through this microphone over here. I think it's coming through the phone, because I hear you very well and I hear them very far away. So the way I do the check, let me just show you real quick, because I have the microphones also. So the way I do the check is I have an iPhone, and I'm sure it's the same on Android or anywhere. But when I go into before I start the stream, I go into a voice recorder app, and then I just do this. And I see if it bumps up, right? Because if it bumps up instantly, then I know it's coming through this microphone. It's a way of checking it out a little bit. Hello, you tops. Nice to see you here.
God gave us animals to
Oh, God gave us animals. Of course. Of course. God gave us animals to exploit and kill, obviously. Of course. What else would God give us animals for?
help sustain his human race.
Overpopulation is also a big issue. I take ag classes.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're discussing about how you are using animals as optional food. But yeah, you tell me how overpopulation is also an issue, because you know, this other issue we shouldn't be talking about. We should talk about this other issue. Wow, this girl is deflecting fast. But I guess she just wants to be like, I think she's only deflecting because she wants to be like, yeah, I understand your issue, but you know, there's also this issue that I've learned about. So yeah, I don't know. She's young.
Currently, and overpopulation is also a big issue now.
Overpopulation with what specifically? Like,
Just like animals in general, like the deer population right now
Yes.
is struggling, but at the same time, like we need that control.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
else we'll just get too overpopulated. But then, like also like the way that we kill our animals, we do it very humane.
Right.
In the fact that we put
She kills the animals humane. The way that she kills the animals, she does it not just humane. So relax. She does it very humane. Oh, look at that. We got somebody already. Biblically, God made humans vegan in Garden of Eden. No, that's good. That's good. I thought I was gonna read something like, biblically, we are allowed to exploit animals. But no, that was good. That was good. I appreciate you saying that.
them on a trailer and then we let them roam a meadow for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then we just end it pretty quick. Like it does not take long. It's also pretty clean.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm sorry if I don't know everybody's name. Now with this change, it's kind of difficult. Is your name Sam, Remu? If you want to share, you can share. If you don't, that's okay. We appreciate you being here anyway.
You do it.
Yeah.
So I think it also depends on the way that you do it too.
Okay. So you said you kill them humane, you kill them quickly, so that's humane. And do you think that even though you give them a good life and you let them out in the pasture for a little while, you still kill them at a fraction of their life, right? Do you think that that's really humane? They're happy and they're healthy and they could live longer, and we just kind of kill them for our benefit? We don't really think about, you know.
I mean, we hope them did pretty not
That was good. That was good challenging them. That was good. Challenge them on their humane claim. That was good.
old, but to the point of like they're gonna be down soon. So we kind of just base it off of how old they are too.
Yeah.
I grew up on a farm.
I still do.
Yeah. Okay, and you said about the overpopulation. Do you think that there's other ways that we could manage the population without killing them?
It would depend on how you look at it.
Yeah. So like there's some feed that they put some type of drug in it or whatever that makes the deer like not fertile anymore. So then you can put that feed out, have them eat that, and then
What's the research
over
on that?
time that'll lower the population. There's research on it out there. Couldn't give you a specific like link, but you can check it out for yourself. Don't just take my word for it.
Yeah.
But I'm out here just trying to get people to think a little more and do their own research, you know?
Yeah.
So
I just like the research-based stuff.
yeah, exactly.
So I take ag classes, and I'm into that type of stuff. I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
I still do. So I'm into like that type of stuff. And the way that we do it is like decently humane.
Yeah, so how do you guys do it? Like, what animals do you have on your farm?
Currently, we're only doing steers because of other family issues with milking. But we put them on the trailer, and then we take them to the pasture, and then they roam for a couple days
Yeah.
to get comfortable, and then it's just like real quick, like.
I gotta wonder, why is this woman looking at her like that? Like, look at her. She's like, huh, what is she saying? Is this true? Is she really actually doing this? Or maybe is she wondering, man, I raised a good liar over here. I don't know if she's lying or not. I gotta wonder, why is she thinking though? Because she's looking kind of sus at her daughter. Yay, hit the 50. Yay. Well, let's go a couple more, people. Let's just go one more, one or two more, just to be safe, you know, to be on the safe side.
Sometimes we'll just put them under anesthesia, like with a blow dart. Sometimes we won't. Sometimes we'll just straight shoot them.
Yeah.
No,
That's what you guys use, like a gun, you shoot them? You just shoot them in the head with a gun?
not in the head anymore.
In the heart?
We do it the quickest way possible. We don't do it ourselves. We hire someone that's a professional at it to get it done as quick as
Oh, okay.
possible.
So you guys wouldn't, but would you do it yourself if you had to do it yourself?
I would do it if it was needed, yes.
Yeah. Why do you guys have a professional do it then? Probably costs more money that way, right?
The butcher does it. So
Yeah, the
we
butcher
did the
does it.
butcher cost.
Yeah.
So, yes.
But you take it to the
but-
butcher, right?
Yeah.
You take it and you pretty much give it to them.
Yeah.
So you don't see what they do actually to
We
them. You stand there and watch them.
Sometimes not. Depends.
Do they also butcher other?
Our butcher?
Do they? Yeah, they butcher from other farms and stuff too,
Yeah.
right? So like, a lot of the animals like end up in the same slaughterhouses and
We
the same
don't believe in
butchers.
slaughterhouses.
Yeah,
Slaughterhouses and just straight butchering are kind of different. Slaughterhouses are very. We actually rescued a horse from a slaughterhouse.
What is it with this whole people having a problem with slaughterhouses but being okay with killing animals? The problem with slaughterhouses is that they kill animals. It's not the problem with slaughterhouses, isn't the conditions in the slaughterhouses. It's not like, oh, we gotta pimp this place up. We gotta put in some wooden floors, make a bar over there, a little bit of buffet there, you know. That's not the issue with the slaughterhouses. It's the fact that they kill animals. If you kill them also, it doesn't really matter whether you send them into a slaughterhouse or not. I mean, some people.
they were gonna like put nails in his feet and it was gonna be really awful.
Yeah.
Whereas like we don't believe in that type of stuff. We
Yeah.
don't do that type of stuff.
So, but you still, like, you said that you wait until they're older to kill them, right? But
Also, this whole thing of we don't do this kind of stuff, we don't believe in that kind of stuff, we're a little bit better than everyone. What the hell? You do exactly the same thing, you just blow it up your ass and say that I'm a little bit better. If I'm being too harsh, by the way, everybody, let me know. But this is just, come on, it's the same thing. You just want to believe that it's better. Does she not slaughter them herself because of incompetence or to avoid trauma? I think it's to avoid trauma. I don't think she wants to do it. I don't think she would enjoy doing it. I think that's the issue with it. These people seemed so kind when they walked up, claiming they liked animals, only to find out they butchered them all if need be. Nice lies, though. Exactly. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh. Man, I was scared over here. I'm about to eat a field roast classic style sausage, egg and cheese. No cheese for me though. Plant-based breakfast sandwich. I'm guessing also no egg, Jigger, right? Right, nice to see you, Jigger. Conditions suck, to be fair. They made the experience as horrible as possible, like gas chambers. Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that the gas chambers are more horrible than otherwise. But I've seen even like normal way of killing animals, and it's not that much better. Rescuing one animal from a slaughterhouse while sending multiple per day for you is like the definition of hypocrisy, right? That's insane. And look at like how old is she? She's like, is she 14? I don't think. I mean, maybe 16. I mean, maybe, you know, she needs to eat some plants to grow up a little bit. I'm being a dick. Let's watch this all the way to the end.
how do you make any money if you do that, though? Because cows...
We don't make any money off of it.
Then why do you do it?
They use it for their.
Yeah, we
for their
have a
family.
big household, and it's something that has been a generational thing, that we got that farm many years ago.
So wait a minute, they don't even make money from it. They're like, we don't make money from it. It's just something we've been doing our whole life and from generation to generation. We've been doing this from generation to generation. We don't really know why we do it, but we continue doing it regardless because, what, are you going to stop traditions? My father killed animals this way. His father killed animals this way. Therefore, we should kill animals also this way. Do you remember the story that Sky said? I don't know if you guys have heard that story. That's a kind of like a funny story of that there was this person who was cooking a turkey or a chicken, and every time they would cut off one side and the other side, and like I remember I remember vague parts of the joke, but the whole idea is they were cutting off every time they were making a roasted chicken or something. They were cutting off one side and then the other side and then put them in the oven. And you know, they did this generation to generation, from generation to generation. And yeah, you know, they were asking, why do we do this? Why do we do this? And I think the daughter goes to the mother. Hey, why do you do this? I don't know. My mother did it. And then they go to the grandmother. Why do you do this? I don't know. My mother did it. They just keep going like this. And I think the grandmother or something, who, let's say they're still alive, they're like, well, why do you still cut the one side or another? It doesn't make sense. It's a tradition that they followed in their family. And she's like, oh, well, I was doing it because the oven was too small, so I had to cut one side or the other so that I can fit them in the oven. I thought that was kind of a funny thing, because that's essentially how traditions end up like being, right? Like this girl is just saying, well, we're just doing it because we've always done it. Okay. So listen, if you by the way are not vegan, you can be here, you can relax, you can enjoy it with us. But if you have moral issues with veganism, or you want to discuss veganism, let's not do it right now in the chat. We just want to relax today, okay? So you know, you subscribe if you can chat in there, and come back a little bit later, or you know, drop a comment or something. let us just have our good time for a bit, okay? So if you're not vegan, you can be here, have conversations with us, maybe enjoy some of the things that are we doing here. But if you're just here to troll, please don't. We'd appreciate it. I heard a similar story. The logic made sense initially, but not in the end when things changed. Exactly. Yeah, that's the whole point about it. Yeah. A lot of the times these traditions are exactly that. No worries, Chip. Not going to argue, just interacting. Okay.
I think my great grandparents got it. So we just tried to keep up with it, but then we stopped milking because my uncle got Guillain-Barré, but he did not want to give up the farm, so we kind of settled with just steers and like other animals that don't require so much maintenance.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why you stopped the milking, because it was
got Guillain-Barré,
just
so
too
he
much.
was really sick and it just wasn't right for him anymore. It wasn't really safe for him anymore.
Yeah. So you think that that's humane when you put them down, like shooting them through the heart? Is that like a science-based thing that you guys follow? Like,
read, yes.
Yeah.
Like we just research the fastest way to get it done so they don't have to suffer.
you think shooting them in the heart does that? So, but when you feel you're
shooting them in the heart, I mean, that's definitely not a way to make it happen that they don't suffer. No, I mean, they definitely suffer. Come on, let's face it. It's I think when you have a heart attack, it's your heart stopping, is it not? If I'm not mistaken, it's not that I think your heart slowly stops beating, and at some point it stops. So when you get that heart attack, I don't think nobody likes it. I think, in fact, I think it's extremely scary, and I think because your heart stops, you no longer get oxygen, so you feel, I don't know. Actually, I don't know, to be honest, but it doesn't sound like a humane way. It sounds like a pretty fucked up way.
pain comes from your nervous system and your brain, right? So
There
that's
you
why
go.
they bolt gun them in factory farms, because when you bolt gun them in the head, that stuns them, supposedly. So a bolt gun is supposed to be the most humane, right? You're shooting them in the heart, they're bleeding out, and they're going to be suffering.
From the way that I understand that our butcher does it, is they blow dart them. So it's almost like they're like asleep when it's done.
Yeah, you said that you euthanize them sometimes, but sometimes you don't. So it's like that's an extra cost added into it, right? So like,
We don't really look into the money part, we look at what's best for the animal.
right. So, but is it really best for the animal when you're killing them for food?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Okay, I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to interact. I'm Muslim, and I'm also allowed to advocate for animals. I believe using animal products and eating them. It is halal. Answer. So, brother, you can definitely agree with the fact that eating a plant-based diet is halal. We both agree on that one. We both agree that a plant-based diet is better for the animals. So let's just leave it there for now. Do you think you can? Do you think you can try to leave it there? Or do you think you absolutely have to discuss about your belief system? Can you leave it there? I would appreciate it. Thank you.
So if there's research out there that shows you can thrive and survive on a plant-based diet. So eating animals, it's not necessary. So
It's the way that we do it. You could debate this.
Yeah.
You could debate this for hours.
right. Well, I mean, that's what I'm hearing. So
You could debate this for hours. You could debate this for hours. What is there to debate, lady? You can thrive on a plant-based diet. Do you want to debate that? Go debate it with the scientists. They have empirical evidence for it. I just use that empirical evidence. I just use the scientific method of evidence, you know, the pyramid of evidence. I just use the highest form of evidence on the pyramid of evidence. And I draw conclusions from that. Do you want to debate the conclusion that I drew from that? Or do you want to debate the source of that? Brother, we can debate this for hours.
I mean, would you be open to being wrong about we need animals to survive? Like,
that is a good question. Great question. Great question, Jake. Love that.
do your own research and look into some of that data that shows you can survive and thrive on a plant-based diet. And if your morals tell you you're against animal abuse, if you can't justify eating animals necessarily, then it's bringing them into existence and then taking them out for food. It's not. There's no way to really justify it. You know, it's abuse there at that point because it's unnecessary.
That's a debate.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. We're gonna continue doing it, but yeah.
Yeah, if you want to align your actions with your morals, then that would be living vegan and buying products that don't exploit animals. So it might be nice, like it's not as bad as factory farming. You know, if you're doing it yourself, you let them mate on their own, you give them a good life, you let them live as their whole life. Then you put them down with the right way. It's not as bad as factory farming, but you're still exploiting the animal at the end of the day.
I would argue that it's actually, it has potential to be worse than factory farming. Because in factory farming, they have methodologies for everything. These two, they got no methodologies. If a cow has an issue, a health issue, they're going to kill them there directly. They're not even going to be worried, try to get the veterinarian or something. That would be expensive. And they said they're not doing it for money. So I would argue that perhaps factory farming looks worse to us, but there are situations when I think it might actually be better than what they're doing.
So, could I give you a little bit of information?
No, we don't. We don't need information. No. We're going to continue slaughtering innocent sentient beings. And you do your thing, you vegan.
You can just take a picture of this if you want. This is my YouTube. You could see the conversation back and watch some of these films and learn a little bit more. Follow the science.
Well done, Jake. Well done. We got a 55. Hell yeah, nice. Okay, let's watch another short one and then we'll move on. Yeah, let me check the chat. I see a lot of people in the chat. I appreciate everybody being here. They at least took a photo. Yeah, indeed, they at least took a photo. I hope they didn't just take a photo to be like, oh, okay, I'll shut you up. Here you go. I'm taking a photo. Can you just get off my back? I took a photo, okay? But even if, that's still valuable because the reality is, sometimes they look through the photos and they're like, oh, well, what is this? What is this? Oh, I wonder what this is. And then maybe they watch it and they like, huh, interesting. You never know. That's the thing about it. And I think even the conversation like that, it's always helps out with, with planting a seed. To be honest, I think Jake, you did great. It's just I don't think there was anywhere to go with these people. I don't think there was. I think when you get people who actively want to kill others, that's what they'll do. They don't really care. They think they're doing the right thing. Don't do the Christmas one. We just reacted to that one, lol. Okay, we're not gonna do the Christmas one. Although the title, Do Cows Think About Christmas? Oh my god, it makes me want to click on it so much. Also, Jake, maybe work on those thumbnails a bit, man. That would help also. To push the algorithm a little bit more. Okay, then let's watch this big one, 20 minutes. We got time. And if you're not subscribed already, everybody, hit the, like get to Jake, subscribe. His you see, he does awesome outreach. He does great.
The Mason building. YouTube video. How you doing? I always wonder what was in there. I always wonder what was in there. This is Masonic building. Yeah. What do you guys do?
Lots of meetings.
Yeah. About what? Like what?
Just business and lodge. We do a lot of fundraisers for the.
What do you guys do? Meetings about what? You know, business. No shit. Everybody does meetings for business. What even is that? The lady in the next video wasn't even listening to my questions when watching the footage. Oh, is there some footage? Okay. Oh, you might want to skip ahead. Okay, let me see. Oh, I see. It's all like, is there a moment when, is this when the conversation starts? When is it, Jake? You should cut this, man.
Yeah. I don't need this out here. It's actually close to. More into it, but there's different rules for animal abuse when it comes to birds. If you compare it to other livestock. So like birds have even less rights. But I want to dig into like more specifics about that. Like what is...
I don't have much time to edit, you say. Yeah, I'm not saying editing necessarily, just cut, you know, just like cut at the right time. I think that shouldn't take too long. When she comes into the frame. Okay, let's see. When she comes into the frame. Guessing here. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll just take a couple minutes. Do you want to hold the mic and talk into the mic?
Okay.
How old are you, Jake, by the way?
So I'm Jake. Mackenzie. Are you a local, or what brings you guys to Gettysburg?
We're from Ohio,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
so we've been here 3 times so far.
Yeah, it's a cool town.
He's a history buff.
Nice, yeah. So how do you guys feel about animals? Like animals? Yeah. Do you have any pets?
A cat and 2 dogs.
Yeah. So, yeah, I got a puppy too. Would you agree that they have like their own personalities and they have their own experiences of the world? They can feel love and pain. So, how do you feel about animal abuse?
Yeah, not one of the strong suits.
Yeah, you would be totally against that,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Like, yeah. So do you think that there's animal abuse in animal agriculture?
Not sure.
Yeah, so like in factory farms, would you be open to watching a little bit of that footage from factory farms? I can show you right now.
I mean, Jake, I don't. You gotta fix the audio though. Like you gotta spend a little bit of time with the audio because, like you see this white noise and then this car. I feel like you're next to a truck engine or something. But otherwise, you just turned 33. Damn, that's impressive, man. Doing outreach from 33, pretty cool, man. That's cool. Nice.
So this is the dairy industry.
Yeah, I'm not mute, okay. Yeah, the audio is important. Shitty video I can deal with, but audio needs to be good quality. Yeah, that's what I learned also. Like, so you need to work, like Jake, I would say, it's worth taking one time when you maybe wanted to do outreach, maybe you wanted to do something else, and try to fix your audio. Like just record some videos, play them back, like download them on your computer, play them back, record, download, play back, and go into like these noisy environments to make sure that they're all okay, you know. Remember when Chip was muted? That ruined the stream for a moment. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted now. Don't scare me. I'm scared all of a sudden. Chip is right about the audio, Jake. I would definitely work on the audio. Yeah, work a little bit on the audio. It will help out. It will help out eventually. So don't consider it as working on anything but the outreach itself, because in the end, if the audio is good, it reaches more people. More people are then incentivized to watch. You don't have to do any fancy editing or anything. You just gotta cut at the right moment, end the cut, and do the audio. That's it. That's all you gotta do, and that's more than enough. Maybe if you want to work on a thumbnail, like when you do the thumbnail, you can just do like something, like just zoom in on an interesting moment of this. That's it. Like just this. That's it. Just make a thumbnail like this. You don't have to complicate it. And put it, like the titles are good. She couldn't look away. She may never eat meat again. Titles are great. I'm giving you advice, but I'm not sure if you want that, but I guess that's why I'm here. Take a drink every time he says audio. Yeah, come on. I challenge you, audio. I challenge you to take an audio drink every time audio. I say audio. Let's get drunk, audio.
The first part, everyone thinks that cows just produce milk. The first part of the process is actually forcibly impregnating the cows. So they take the semen from a bull and they force it into a female cow.
Oh shit.
So then when, after 9 months, like a human, she has the baby, the first day, they take the baby away.
Funny.
And they're maternal animals, just like humans are. So when you take a baby away from the cow, they're not happy about it, and they cry, and
That's
Oh, brother. How about he creates a non-profit and donates all the money to animals in need instead of being for profit? I'm giving you an option to actually help animals and no one can answer. Brother, who do you think makes profit? Do you think I make profit? I think you're sadly mistaken. I don't think you know what profit is. But you know what? Yeah. If you want to have this conversation with me, I'll give you a link a little bit later after we finish some of these videos. Chip didn't say audio, he said audio, which is Spanish for hate. Audio. I don't know. Yeah. I'm blocking Jonathan Klein and anyone that argues with him. Done. Yeah, I wouldn't let people like that. And they're not probably. Jonathan, are you even vegan? Are you even vegan? What are you even doing, man? Like, what's your point even? What point is it that you have? Because that's the whole thing about it. You come in here to troll for nothing. Like, literally, what's the point of this? Let's move on.
bad.
you can see I'm chasing after them. And this happens everywhere. Big farms, little farms.
That's horrible.
I hope you don't make profit, and then if money doesn't matter, then donate everything like you're making to animals in need. Jonathan, why is that so crazy? So Jonathan, I'll explain to you very simply. I don't make money. Before doing this thing that I'm doing now, I was actually making I actually calculated that at my peak as a software engineer a couple of years ago, I was making 7 times more money than I make today. 7 times. I gave up my job. Like, Jonathan, I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening, because you're here saying that you advocate for animals. So listen to this, okay? I gave up my job because I wanted to advocate for animals, okay? So, do you think I'm making if I'm making 7 times less money, do you think money is what incentivizes me to do this? Do you think that's what it is? It's not. I just want to fight for animals. And part of the money, by the way, part of the money from time to time I will donate. But part of it, I also needed to survive, brother. I am on minus every single month. I pay more than I make. My day job is a job for animal rights. I advocate for animal rights. And I'm not trying to justify any of this bullshit to you right now. I'm just trying to explain to you that perhaps you should listen to what people say, stop making assumptions, and if you actually want to have a conversation with me, I'm open for conversations. But you will have to show your face, as I keep saying. Tone, thank you so much. Chip doesn't ask, doing this for Jonathan. Hey, thank you, thank you, Tone. Yeah, I don't ask, and I also, please, if you want to donate, sure, it's okay, but only donate if you can. Do not use. Please do not make money. Please do not send money my way unless you've got it, like, you know. What am I gonna do with this money now? I got nothing to do. Just send it, whatever, right? And I would argue, I would love it if Jake would get it. Honestly, I would love it if smaller creators would get it. I think when you're a smaller creator, you need it a little bit more, you know, to buy a little bit of equipment and stuff. Yeah. Money in animal rights. That's a laugh. Exactly. More profit. Hey, you're gonna see me with a gold chain soon. That obviously I'm gonna be rich. I was making 3 times more money before doing this as well. I make enough money to get by. Well, I don't make enough money to get by. I'm actually in a pretty shitty situation. I might need to move out of Amsterdam by the end of the year. But that's something else. I'm not gonna go down that path right now. And I think I'm gonna make it work. I'll find a way to make it work regardless. Jeremy got into this to get rich. Sure, Jeremy, I see you there. Martin, thank you, Martin, but this wasn't an invitation, guys, to donate. Thank you, Martin. Jesus, Martin, you help out so much, you do so much. I feel bad. Okay, I'm gonna continue doing this, because if we focus on the comments, I get donations. I don't. Then I get people, but I appreciate you, Martin. I appreciate everybody who donates. Okay, I appreciate you guys.
So right from the beginning, we're not. They can't give consent to being forcibly impregnated.
Right.
And then taking their babies away from them the day they're born or a couple of days after they're born, and that is inflicting emotional trauma and emotional abuse. And then we just leave them locked in cages their whole life.
Shit, I'll get again muted. I'm sorry. Chip, we all appreciate you so much for what you do. I appreciate you, Martin, also. I think we have a nice community here. We have a couple of people who support this channel, who always come back. And I don't just mean like support. I don't mean financial support, by the way. I mean like you, Martin, Pia, Tone, a lot of people, they just keep, I'm sorry, I don't want to be a dick and forget anybody. Erwin, Dave, you know, so many people keep coming back and keep wrestling out with people in the chat, keep talking to people, keep trying to get people to go vegan, keep debunking arguments, keep helping push videos. And I mean, that's more than enough. I appreciate that so much. So don't ever feel like you need to donate. Don't ever feel like you need any of that, okay? Just or to do any of the things that you're already doing, okay? This isn't a channel where you have to do anything. This is a channel where you come, you do if you want, and if you don't, that's it. We're okay. We don't mind it, okay? But I appreciate you, Martin. Come on, my audio is good. Don't scare me yet again. I'm gonna try telling people not to donate during my streams because it seems to work in getting donations, says Jeremy. Jeremy, I tried donating to your stream yesterday, and I accidentally bought the premium. Damn it, I wasted the donation that I was going to give to you. I accidentally bought the premium thing. That sucks. we gotta get you, Jeremy, to 1,000 so we can donate through YouTube. It's much better than Streamlabs. Yeah, Streamlabs Pro. Jesus, I accidentally bought it. I didn't even realize it. It's like it's made in a way that it makes you. You don't need to be flustered. You know we love you. We love to see you nervous, but when it causes you to mute yourself. But not when it causes you to mute yourself. Okay, thank you. Chip and the mute button need to work out their differences. Yes, my hand is. I'm literally sitting like this with my hand, and I press it every time before I speak, but I forget. Yeah. I couldn't resist. Okay. One day I'll get a donor to pay all of us to be in the streets. Yeah, you know, one of the things I was wondering when this person brought up, I was wondering, I actually wrote down the idea that maybe it would be cool to create a fund for small creators, just to lift them up, to get them to be able to do subscribers, to get them to buy some equipment, enough to be able to go out there and do outreach. I think it would be really cool to do that, but I have some ideas about it. It's just, yeah, I need to work it out how it's gonna work, and yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know. I just think it would be cool. It would be cool to support the smaller creators to get them up and rolling, because you know, I think I was a small creator. I remember how much you work at the beginning. Like, it's so much harder at the beginning. And well, I'm still small compared to every other YouTuber out there, but I guess in the vegan community I'm not that small anymore. But I remember the fact that David Rams watched my videos, and it helped me grow a little bit. And once you reach 1,000, it becomes a little bit easier. But until that 1,000, oh, it's so much grinding, isn't it? 1,000 and all that watch hours. So yeah. Well, anyway, let's finish this video. I'm sorry, everybody. I keep pausing and talking about other stuff. Wait. I started a website, but that is not a bit, but it's a bit complicated. Okay. I love that you're being active and consistent in doing live activism. That's what I try. That's what I try, to be honest. That's my whole mental capacity, my whole mental space of planning my days goes around how can I do live outreach. That's how I plan my week. That's how I plan my days. I look at the weather. Like when I look at when I look at the days and I look at the weather and I see super hot, I'm like, shit, that's gonna be a day where it's gonna be difficult to do activism. 34 degrees now. Jesus Christ. Tuesday's gonna be 34 degrees. Fuck me. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, but if it's raining, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a little bit difficult with activism. But either way, that's kind of how I plan it. So yeah, that's what I go for. I also enjoy it, as I've said. It's not just that I do it for the animals, but I also enjoy it myself. Martin, when I join Arthur's Acres and say hello, no one responds. It's not great. On Chip's channel, people greet each other, which is really nice. Yeah, Pia, I noticed. People greet each other. It's true. I love it. Don't like, if you come in, don't be afraid to greet everybody. That's going to be like, hello this, hello this, hello this. I remember that. That's okay. That's okay. I appreciate you guys. That's awesome. David Rams has helped out a lot of channels. Love that about David. Me too. Consistency is key. I agree. Okay, let's watch this video.
The babies, when they're male, they can't be impregnated and produce milk, so they just kill the males right away. They send them right to the slaughterhouse as babies. So that's an electric shock. That's supposed that's humanely stunning them. You can see it burning them, and it doesn't work right the first time, so they have to do it multiple times a lot of the time.
That is horrible.
And then if they're a female, they forcibly impregnate them every year, take their baby away, steal their milk from them until they can't get them pregnant anymore. And then when they're not able to get them pregnant anymore, they send them to the slaughterhouse just for meat, for cheap meat.
That's horrible.
It's really nice that you have the tablet over there and you can just show them quickly. That's a really good one. I actually have iPad mini that's extremely old. Maybe I should do the same. I see you just put it in your pocket or something. That's pretty cool.
That
So
makes me sad.
that's just the dairy industry. And then this is part of the chicken and egg industry. This is free range. Cage free, free range.
That's nuts.
I wonder if in her mind she's like, no, okay, what am I thinking next? That's crazy. That's nuts. Have I said nuts already? That's insane. No. She's probably actually seeing that for the first time or understanding that for the first time. Hello, Cloud Strife. Nice to see you.
But they cram them in there and they grow so quickly because of all the antibiotics and like the hormones, and they try to just get as much meat out of them as they can. They're treated as a product. They're not treated as an animal. So do you eat animal products, eggs and dairy and cheese?
Yeah.
Would you agree that this is basically abuse?
Yes.
So if your morals are telling you that you're against animal abuse, but you're giving these industries your money and you're paying them to do these things, you're in a way responsible for animal abuse in these industries. So have you ever heard of living vegan?
Yes.
So what would living vegan mean to you?
Sorry, I'm still watching.
She's definitely gonna remember this. She's definitely gonna remember this watching. Like, she's clearly very like, what the hell's going on there? That's pretty good. I was walking this morning and the only place was McDonald's. I checked the breakfast menu, couldn't find anything, so just had an Americano. Man. Do you live in US? Is it in US? Because McDonald's in US doesn't have any vegan options, but here they do. Got a dip for a bit, have a We the Free Solidarity meeting. Hey, thank you, David, for being here. You do awesome, David. I don't know if everybody's following David already, but he does live streams also. He started doing live streams now in front of slaughterhouses, and they're just awesome. Like, he talks to people, he brings people up. I mean, David is the type of person who just wants to bring people up. I've met him a couple of times, and that's what he does. He's like, he doesn't take any glory for himself or anything. He just brings people up. That's what he does. I love that about him. I wish you brought yourself up a little bit more, because you're awesome. But you also do others, which I appreciate.
Yeah. So this is how they efficiently slaughter chickens. Normally, the first thing they go through is like an electric water bath that stuns them. Then they go through this belt that gets cutting their heads, slitting their throats. Sometimes they go through the electric stun bath and it doesn't work right, so they're not stunned. And then when they go through the next part where
You're talking about David Rams. No, I was talking about the 40-year-old vegan. His name is also David when I was talking just now.
it cuts their throat, they move a little bit so it doesn't kill them. So it cuts their throat, but they don't die. So after that,
Marcos, thank you so much. Oh my God, Marcos. You always donate. Thank you. I appreciate that, Marcos. I wish I could highlight these. This plugin that I made is not it's not highlighting the super chats. Like, it highlights any message but the super chats, which is insane. I'm gonna need to work on that. But I appreciate you. Marcos. It's I saw you support a lot of vegan channels, which is really cool. I appreciate that.
they go into a tank of like hot water. So some of them actually get boiled alive. That's how they die. So that's considered humane. As long as there's like a percentage that is under whatever threshold they they say is okay, humane, then it's not as big of a deal. So birds have less rights than other livestock too. There's like a whole like hierarchy of rights that we give animals, and I'm just out here trying to show people that what we're doing to some of these animals, and like we don't realize what we're paying for.
Right.
So even grass-fed, free-range cows,
Well, that don't matter.
so they're still locked in a shed most of the time, but locked in a little cage, and then they cut the grass and they bring the grass inside and feed it to them inside. So they're not. People think grass-fed, they're out in the field eating grass and stuff. They're not. It's just marketing to get you to buy their products. So if you live vegan, it's a stance against animal oppression.
Right.
So it's basically boycotting these industries, and you can vote with your dollar every time you buy a meal or you go to the grocery store. So if you're against animal abuse and you're against these industries.
No trolls today. What's wrong? There's no trolls because I actually set the chat to only people who are subscribed. And I'm guessing if people come in, they have to subscribe in order to say something, so they don't really want to. But that's okay, that's good. And I also specified that today we're not going to be fighting with anybody. We're going to be trying to be a little bit chill. Yeah, chill live, no trolls. Yeah, we're trying to be a bit chill. We're trying to relax a little bit, meet with each other, interact with each other, you know, get the community a little bit going. I know that we as vegans don't always get, you know, a community because, I mean, I don't know how you guys are. I personally have found some vegan friends here, but a lot of the times I know that vegans live kind of isolated within communities because they don't really have a lot of vegan friends. So my attempt is to actually unite us a little bit, to get us to be here, to enjoy each other's presence and stuff. And if you guys have any suggestions on how to do that in the future also, that would be cool. Hey man, been a vegan for 3 months and it's been great. Hell yeah, man. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. That's awesome that you've been vegan for 3 months. Always come back here. We appreciate new vegans even more. We're like, you know, we give you a hug. We shower you with love and understanding. So that's awesome. Welcome. I appreciate you.
Then to align your actions with your morals, you should live vegan and try to buy the vegan products because those products don't rely on animal abuse. So even with fish, some people say fish are the worst because we pull them out of the water and they pretty much drown in the water. So it would be like taking a cow or chicken and putting them underwater to kill them. So they can suffer for over 20 minutes. They like suffer in the air. And then all the other stuff that we catch with these giant nets, they catch sharks, dolphins, everything. Like it's not like they're targeting specific fish.
Right.
So the fishing industry is pretty crazy. So and then for fur and other animal products that they experiment on, that's what living vegan is about. Not just like a diet and just being like plant-based, but it's more about the holistic approach with, you know, beauty products and clothing and all that kinds of stuff too. So for feathers, for pillows and blankets and stuff. Yeah, they used to take all the feathers off the geese.
You really showed her everything, huh? That's pretty cool. She's actually watching a lot of it.
So what's stopping you from living vegan?
I've never tried it.
Yeah, would you be open to giving it a try? Like,
before we get a response. For me, being vegan is no great accomplishment. It's just how I should have been living, but wasn't awakened to the harm I was supporting. I love animals and always have, but didn't realize. Yeah, I think we were all there. We were all brainwashed. It's not your fault. That's the sad part, you know. And I don't blame a lot of the people on the street. I guess we need to remember also that we don't really. It's not the fault of the people that they are in this position. It's, you know, industries, traditions, years and years of. I keep missing the word. I keep want to say brainwash, but brainwash is such a negative connotation one. You know, indoctrination maybe is a better one of thinking that it's okay. Yeah.
If that's the best thing about being vegan, then you're not a hypocrite anymore, because most people are against animal abuse, but they're
Don't
paying
notice.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The industries don't want you to know this. These are baby chicks. When they're male baby chicks, they just send them into a grinder. The first
I remember watching PewDiePie and the majority mocking vegans when I wasn't vegan. I still hated that. I feel like I always felt vegans were right. I agree with you. I also always felt vegans were right. I always felt like vegan is the way to go. Vegan is the future. Vegan is the right thing to do. I always felt that way also. And in fact, I remember I wasn't even vegan. I was vegetarian for I think I was vegetarian for 6 or 7 or 8 years, sorry. And after 3 years, I already was trying to make every recipe vegan. I think I was only occasionally consuming some cheese because of my ex at the time, but whatever. It's not glorified. It was still bad because I wasn't doing it for the animals. But you know, even stir-fried tofu is great. I feel better as a human and feel more intelligent and aware than majority of people who aren't vegan. I'm glad I made the conscious decision to change. Man, that is freaking awesome. I'm glad that you did too.
day of life. They're a waste product because they can't lay eggs and they're not.
It's conditioning, I would say. Thank you. That's the word that I was thinking of, conditioning. But I can't help feeling guilty sometimes, you know. I know. We all do feel a little bit guilty. I think we all kind of live with this guilt of the fact that we did that in our past. But we gotta move forward. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. You know, it's our past. We can do some outreach if that helps. Maybe get some others, you know, maybe try to offset what you did in the past in a way by doing outreach. But yeah, the reality is there's nothing you can do. Don't blame yourself. Look forward and, you know, be sure that you're doing it for the right reasons.
They don't grow as quick as the meat chickens.
Right.
So it would cost too much money to keep them alive, so they just kill them. If they don't grind them up alive like that, sometimes if they don't have a grinder, other smaller operations, they either put them in a bag and suffocate them, or some farms even with pigs and cows, if they can't afford to put them down, then sometimes they just starve them. They just don't feed them and water, and they just die, and then they just dispose of them. That's horrible. It's really crazy.
We got 3 more minutes. Let's see if she actually agrees to it. I'm at the edge of my seat over here. I agree, Chip. I want to become more active in the community when my time allows. I work nearly 50 hours a week. My God, man, I'm so sorry you work so much. You know, I feel like if you work so much, don't burn yourself out. You know, I think if you find a group like We the Free, like Anonymous for the Voiceless, you should join them, not necessarily to do outreach per se. Maybe you don't want to do a lot of outreach, or you don't feel comfortable in a day to do outreach or whatever. But you know, just to meet around those vegan people and stuff. I felt like I personally got so much from it. Like I regret being vegan and not going to this group earlier, to be honest, because I just met a lot of awesome people. I learned how to speak up for animals. I got out of my comfort zone. I spoke to people on the street when I was always a shy person, and it helps, you know. And you might discover something that you enjoy doing, and that was for me doing outreach, which I didn't even know that I enjoyed doing without actually trying it. So yeah. So if you guys have a group, Anonymous for the Voiceless, We the Free, Save the Square, whatever, you know, join it. It will be worth it.
So they put them in this machine that just holds them, and then it's like shoots them up with like antibiotics and stuff. And now they've genetically modified chickens to be different colors. So like the males will be different colors than the females, so it's like easier for them to sort.
Rock, maybe listen to what Jake is describing right now, because this is what you're paying for.
It's just the way that these industries evolve. They're always trying to find a better way to make it like more efficient, to make more money, and it's always at the cost of the animals. So it's really crazy if you think about it. They're trying to figure out more efficient ways to kill these animals. Like they try to grow them faster, to kill them when they're younger, like just for our benefit, and they never think about the benefit of the animal. Like,
do you all want me to stop eating and using animal products based on your views? I mean, you came into my comment section saying that you care about animals. If you care about animals, surely you wouldn't want to exploit and slaughter them for optional products, would you? But you know what, Rock? We're here to chill. If you want to abuse animals, that's kind of sad, but, you know, chill, okay? We're not here to discuss with you your choices of exploiting innocent sentient beings, okay? We're just here to chill. So I argue you should chill also. I appreciate you.
so I can give you a little bit more information here.
Yeah.
There's some other, if you want to take a picture of this is my YouTube channel, so you could see our conversation and other conversations like this. And then these are different films that will show you. Dominion is what.
Not a vegan. I'm sick to death of terrible counter arguments, and this community is legit. So thanks for having me, and I just want to enjoy Chip helping other creators. Ragplant, thank you for being here. I hope you reconsider at some point, and if not, at least you're here. You're here. You're engaging. You're doing more than others, which I appreciate.
We were just watching. Pignorant will show you what happens in a pig slaughterhouse. They actually kill most pigs in gas chambers. They stun them in. So yeah, it's more efficient than doing one at a time. They put like 5 of them in a cage and like lower them down into a area that's.
It's so funny. Look at that. Look at that. This comment is the funniest ever. I don't exploit animals. None of my mother-in-laws farm animals. I'm guessing you were meant to say who farm animals feel that way. I asked. Oh, well, if they don't feel like they're exploiting them, then that must be true, right? Like if they feel differently. So funny.
They pump gas into and it suffocates them, and they scream and they cry. It's like a holocaust. It's literally a animal holocaust.
No worries, Chip. I know that veganism will eventually be the moral norm. I appreciate that. I just can't find a good argument for it yet. So I come here and then take the arguments to people I respect and we hash it out. That's awesome. That's good. That's good. Let's keep coming. Keep coming, keep doing. That's awesome.
Game Changers and What the Health will give you information like on your health. Christspiracy is about religion and living vegan. And Challenge 22 would be your best resource. If you want to start living vegan now, they'll give you information every day, recipes, and you can talk to a nutritionist and they'll make sure that you're getting all your nutrients and calories, everything you need. So Definitely check some of that stuff out, and I'll give you some stuff here too. You can have that.
What? It's called a pamphlet.
And you can take one of these as well.
I'm starting activism again today. That's cool. That's cool. Bravo, Robin. I love the questions you were doing to people. I love it. I love it. I love seeing more people do activism. And I think, you know what? I think we should make money out of doing activism just to get even more people to do activism. The more people do activism, the quicker we get there. You know, we need good, we need responsibility. We need people having conversations. We need a lot of it. That's the sad reality. We need a lot more of it.
Thanks for talking to me for a few minutes. And
Thank you.
yeah. All right, guys. That was great.
Okay, I see what you did there, Jake. Nice, nice. So everybody subscribe to Jake. Jake, you can now do live streams. That's pretty cool, live outreach. I actually am looking forward for that. Let's watch a couple more videos. I have a couple of funny ones. Let's do that before. I don't know what this is, by the way, so let's take it with a grain of salt. Whatever the fuck we're gonna watch, I have no clue. Let's see. It just says funny. Okay, let's see this.
Motivation for 13?
For Jesus?
Yeah, that works.
Can I get you guys anything to drink?
We'll just we'll just have water, please.
Okay. I'll be right back with this.
Okay, I remember why I started laughing at this and I thought it's gonna be funny, but I'm sorry if everybody. Let's see.
Welcome.
Hi, we have a...
Okay, that's the whole thing. Okay, I thought that was gonna be a little bit more, but it wasn't. Okay, let's see. Plants feel pain. Jesus, going. Oh, we'll have water. That's a good one. Yeah.
Oh God. Do you need water? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Are you underwatered or overwatered?
Yeah.
To what? Okay, I'm just gonna give you some.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. This is my type of humor. I guess this is the most ridiculous humor that I have. Honestly, taking care of plants is always so difficult. That's me and my plants for real. Same. It's the same for me. It's I actually set a schedule up, and some of them seem to work. Some of them are like not really liking it. I don't know. Okay, let's see what else I have saved here.
Luxe, démarche aguicheuse. Voici pas au...
Let me shake my butt a bit in front of all the animals I'm going to abuse. I love attention, not animals.
La 24 ans, étudiante.
Like imagine that. Imagine that. Look at this. There's all these poor sentient beings, and she's like, "Oh yeah, these are my slaves. I'm just gonna be killing some of them when I want to. I'm gonna be forcefully inseminating them when I want to."
Talons hauts, sac de luxe, démarche aguicheuse. Voici Paola, 24 ans, étudiante.
I mean, I get it. What they're like being, you know. They're like, "Oh, look at me. I'm a funny person. Haha. I'm showing off fashion and stuff." But I'm actually just an animal exploiter, and I get money from enslaving and abusing animals. Sure. Look at them. Look at this. How could anybody, like, honest to God, how could anybody not want to respect them? Like, how could anybody not, like, look at them, look how cute they are. They're just, look at them. It's like, oh, the little ball, oh, I'm playing with the little ball, Oh, they're so cute, man. I mean, honest to God, I feel like every time I see a person, they always get so much joy from watching animals interact, animals just being themselves, animals just like look at this beautiful bull. I'm guessing it's a bull. Yeah, it's a bull. I saw a little penis there. So this, look at him. Look at him. Like, oh yeah, throw the ball. Come on, throw the ball. Yay, he threw the ball. Yay, I'm gonna go catch the ball. Like, it's so, they're so cute. Everybody just gets, like, honestly, even here in Amsterdam, I watch people and they sometimes stop and they take photos of animals and they're like all happy and smiling. It's pretty clear we like animals. It's pretty clear we have it in our system that we enjoy them. We enjoy their purity. We enjoy how they enjoy life. But yet we turn our eyes around and we force them into slaughterhouses, which is just so sad, man. It's just so sad. It's I wish that weren't the case anymore. I wish people would wake up a little bit, and I wish people wouldn't see animal rights activists as the enemy, because the reality is we're not. We're just really trying to get people to understand a little bit. Yeah, we really are just trying to get people to be on the right side for them. I see Rock is still here. Rock, I see you. You want to have a conversation with me, Rock? I'll send you right now a link. Do you want to show your face and have a conversation with me? Meanwhile, Edmonton Vegan Outreach. I don't know if you watched this a while ago. Oh, that's 2 years ago. It's pretty old. Let me see if the other one, Tad Odo, if they released something new. Oh, I guess there's a lot more than just vegan content here. Yeah, come on, Rock, debate with me. You want to debate me? You want to have a conversation with me, Rock? I'll send you a link. It can go pretty fast.
I'll introduce myself first.
Do animals deserve moral consideration? First vegan outreach video. I'm gonna hit that like. Let's see. I already like there's some background music. I see there's a little bench. They're both relaxing. This guy looks a little bit hippie. I'm guessing he's Tad. And this guy's like, oh, what's this guy doing here? What are we gonna talk about? Yet again, Rock, come on, answer. Do you want to have a conversation with me? We can do that. Rock, I'll send you a Google Meet link instantly.
My name's Ted Otto. What's your name?
My name's Jerome.
Jerome?
Yes, sir.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What are you doing out here? Just a
Chilling
general
out.
question.
Just hanging out.
Chilling out?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
You know what, actually, everybody, Rock, my animals wouldn't know what to do if they were liberated. They would say, we like it where we created for. So, Rock, I'm gonna give you one last chance. You can either come and have a conversation with me, or you can go away. As I said, this is a chill stream. This isn't a stream where we want to debate. But I'll grant you that. I'll have a conversation with you. We weren't planning to do that. But I'm gonna have a conversation with you if you want. But please, if you don't want to have a conversation with me, if you don't want to listen, then do not come into the chat and just write stuff that you think, okay? You can listen. You can be here. Just we're not trying, see, this is a very good point. We're not trying to win arguments. We're trying to have conversations. We're trying to do the good thing, okay? So please, Rock, have a conversation with me, or, you know, move on. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't mean to be a dick, but this whole point was to not deal with this in the chat anymore, because I know you guys are dealing with this in the chat a lot, so I don't want anybody to deal with this today. I see Ben is here. Okay, that's okay. Ben will shut him up. Thank you, Ben. So Rock, I don't know if I'll repeat it again. If you want to have a conversation with me, Rock, you are more than welcome. I will send you a link. We can have a conversation, and if not, have a good one. I hope you stay. Whatever.
Anyway, I'm out here to talk about animals with people. First of all, do you think animals deserve moral consideration?
Moral consideration in terms of what? That's a broad question.
Yeah, it is. But should you consider animals morally, like the way we treat them and everything, or are you against animal abuse?
I am very much against animal abuse. I mean, all life, you know, has meaning and whatnot.
It is really hard to hear them. Okay, maybe let me turn up the volume. I turned it a little bit down when it was that music before. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me... Whoa, this is 46 minutes. Holy crap, I didn't see that. Oh, I see somebody wants to debate me. Jonathan Klein. Klein wants to debate me. Okay, Jonathan Klein, we can debate that. Let's do it. Okay, I guess everybody, instead of watching somebody else have a conversation, you're gonna be watching me have a conversation with somebody. But that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Let me send you a link. I'm actually gonna send you a link over Zoom. That's because we have a limit there. You were the one who already suspended me from your comment section. I'm gonna send you a link right now, right? You said you wanna debate. Or there you go. Axel says on Discord, you wanna join this? If you join that, I'll be there and we can debate there if you want. But let me know if you join there, because otherwise I don't know. I wanted to show you one of the videos I did some time ago, says Vegan Felek. Vegan Felek, you also are awesome, man. You can. I'm gonna wait to see if this person... Jonathan, come on, man. Jonathan Klein. Clean. I don't think it's Klein. I think it's clean. Because if it were Klein, it would be... Yeah. You see no links. I think you do see this link right here. You see it? It's... look, this one. That Axel posted that you can't really see on the screen. But I'll post it too, you know? Just so that you see it. Let's have a little debate. Why not? Everybody sees it. I think you see it now also. It is the only thing that I pasted over here. Come on, Jonathan. Come on. Don't be afraid. It's okay. I don't bite. I just have conversations with people. Come on. Let's go a little bit. Come on, Mr. Jonathan. You want to join that? Impromptu debate. Exactly, everybody. Jonathan, are you going to join that or not? Or will I have to kick you? You have two options right now, Jonathan. Are you going to join that to have an actual conversation with me? Or will I have to kick you? Which one do you want? Let me know when you join so I can join that that chapter also. It's called Vegans Are Better. After you join that, vegans are better. Chip, loss, I don't disagree. I don't bite. I disagree. I've seen you take chunks out of people rhetorically. Sure. I'm a bit of a... Why not? Are we gonna get a debate, everybody? Hey, Tessa is here. Hello, Tessa. Nice to see you here. Oh, let him plug in the mic. Okay, okay. I'll let him plug in the mic. Yeah. Let's see. Well, actually, if he goes there, I'll just be here like this, and I'll talk to the people over here. Over here, over there, everybody. Here you go. Here I am. Here's my face. Yeah, we're trying to see if we're gonna have a conversation with a person here. We wanted to watch a video, but it's 45 minutes. Yeah, everybody, if you're gonna post conversations, don't make them 45 minutes. It's gonna be difficult. Should I get my fallacy bingo card out? No. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what to expect. Yep, 1 minute I'm mowing my lawn. Jonathan, I don't live for you, so you either come or I won't have a conversation with you. Which one you want? You dropped into this stream and now you're telling me to wait because you're mowing your lawn. Why did you stop in the middle of mowing your lawn to come into this stream and make comments and have a discussion with everybody? I have to put my lawnmower away. Why did you do this before doing all that? Like that's such a weird thing, man. That's literally the weirdest thing everybody has ever done. But you know what? We're gonna continue watching this, and when you're ready, come back here and tell me you're there, and we'll have a conversation.
Should you consider animals morally, like the way we treat them and everything, or are you against animal abuse?
I am very much against animal abuse. I mean, all life, you know, has meaning and whatnot. The meaning of some, you know, some things are designated. God has designated for different purposes at different times. But yeah, everything should be protected in its own manner, you know. Protected in its own manner. Would you want to expand on that? You talked about. I mean, well, you touched on God. You don't want tons of invasive species, you know, messing up an ecosystem. So you're probably gonna have to like call some of them or move them around.
So do you think we should cull a bunch of humans because we're the most invasive species on the planet?
No. Say you got a bunch of goldfish that's an invasive species to, like, I don't know, the Great Lakes or something. They got a goldfish problem. Now these invasive species, they're very foreign to that ecosystem. They come from like Asia or something like that, and they eat up everything.
The music is very distracting, isn't it? Chip, I loved you, but this video sucked. Sucks. Thank you so much, Cloud Strife. Okay, we can look at something else. That's okay. If this one is, I mean, it's pretty long and the audio is kind of bad. It's a pity. It's a pity. Jump to the end, says Ben. Let's see what's gonna happen later.
There's a Garden of Eden. Okay, so there is a Garden of Eden. There was Adam. There was Eve. And
they got into the Garden of Eden. Okay. Let's see a little bit further ahead.
Well, I don't view a fish or an animal as an individual. I don't view them as an individual. I do.
How are they not an individual? They have a subjective experience just like we do. It might not be on the same level as us.
It's nowhere near on the same level.
It doesn't have to be. The fact that they do have an individual perspective.
I believe it does, and I don't think their perspective is at all the same as ours. Some animals have more of that, I guess, perspective, as you say, than others. Like, I believe a dog versus a fish is going to have that perspective. You know what I mean? Like, a fish, one way. I've seen these things like kill themselves because they just.
That's a good point. Why does it have to be the same as ours? I don't know, and I don't think all people have the same type of experience. It's kind of weird that he makes this point as if, oh yeah, that's important. Anyway.
are too excited about getting in and out of a certain place because they
You don't
just
think that's a
gather the-
fight or flight response? You don't think that's because they're sentient and they're trying to avoid pain and suffering?
I think they just go by instinct. In fact, it's been proven they're very instinctive creatures. They just
We're
go.
instinctive as well.
This whole "it's been proven" really ticks me. It's been proven. I can say anything and then prefix it with "it's been proven," and then all of a sudden it makes it so much more better. Jump to the last 90 seconds. Sure, we can jump a little bit further ahead. Let's see.
I mean, like, I believe, I have a fervent belief that it's okay with God, as long as you're not doing it excessively. Picture.
40 minutes is a bit long of a conversation, but I guess I sometimes also have those in my live stream.
Opinion, it's like drone footage and hidden cameras and handheld cameras exposing the animal agriculture, like what the conditions are like.
As usual, he is against animal abuse until it comes to animals on his plate. Of course, they all are, isn't it? They're all against animal abuse until it comes to the animals that, you know, they really don't forget. They forget about. I think for some of them, it's they feel guilty. For some of them, they, you know, they just actually believe the shit that they say. I don't know.
Animals. Like I briefly mentioned before, the position of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, they state clearly that a well-planned plant-based diet and where to get it. All grocery stores have every restaurants.
Okay.
So you can go, even in traveling, it's a worldwide website and app.
Well, maybe you've done me a favor because I was looking at a ton of vegan stuff online earlier. So who knows? Who knows? You might have made a vegan out of me inadvertently.
Potentially.
I mean, now I kind of wondering because the conversation went pretty up and down, huh? Because he said now you potentially have made a vegan out of me. So maybe the guy eventually did listen. That's pretty cool, huh? Maybe he'll try vegan food. Maybe he will. Who knows? The more ate him. If they keep engaging and think deeply about the questions, the conversation can get long. It's true, Jake. It's true. I try a lot of the times. I forgot to do this, actually. But it's a good point to tell people to go on your channel and watch the conversations back. Because, you know, I think like they a lot of the times may not even realize the arguments that they're making. They really may not even realize it. Yeah. Fuck, Chip can't see my previous message. Felix, drop it in. Send it to me on Discord. Send me the video on Discord. Oh, or I can go search for that. Felix. Vegan Felix, the greatest gift. Let's search for that. Oh, this looks cool. Okay, let's watch it.
Yeah, I'm definitely over 18.
If you quadruple my age.
Oh, wait. Let's remove the 1.25. Watch it the regular speed. It's 2 minutes anyway. And Vegan Felix, another awesome person.
Yeah, I'm definitely over 18.
If you're quadruple my age, you're over 80.
I'm quintuple your age.
If you're quadruple my age, you're over 80.
I'm 400. You have a lot more time left on Earth, so you've got a lot of time to do a lot of good and stop doing a lot of bad, right? I put a lot of pressure on myself in these calls to get people to go vegan because I don't know if there's a difference between this like adorable dog sitting next to me and the next cow that you paid to die. What do you care about? Is there anything that you're passionate about?
I like to ride.
Yeah,
there's something about fucking flying at over 90 kilometers an hour down a highway on a two-wheeled motorcycle. It just hits different.
Yeah, what's it feel like?
It feels freeing.
So
Like,
I wanted to ask, what would the gift of like that bike feel like to you? What if one was outside your house right now in a bow? It was just like wrapped up, your ideal bike, brand new, ready to ride. How good would that feel?
that would feel amazing.
And what if you could do that for someone else? What if you could give someone a gift that important? Would you?
If I could, yes.
What if you could provide someone a freeing experience like that, and all you had to do
I
is
like
switch up one meal? And if there are things that we really, really value, it would be nice if other people gave a shit about those things, right? It'd be nice. And that's what the animals want. They kind of want you to give a shit about what's important to them.
I
Like,
really
imagine-
want to see a cow ride a fucking dirt bike.
They don't even get to play Motorbike Simulator. It's not even like we give cows Freedom Simulator and let them pretend, right? They live in cages their whole lives. As bad as you and I have it with depression, and they have it much worse than us, right?
Yep.
And we can, yeah, but we can give them a gift. We can give them something that will like mean more than any hobby you and I have combined, right? Their freedom, their lives, yeah, they want that bad.
I'm gonna be honest. The way you just put that is actually more convincing than any other way that you have put it.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I will try.
It makes me happy.
Okay? I will try.
Yeah, it makes
You
me
seem
really
like
happy.
a nice guy. You're bringing up a
so
lot
do
of
you.
good points. I will try.
Yeah. Thanks again for your time. Try is good. I want 100% though. So let's give those cows motorbikes. That's what they deserve.
That was really cool. I loved it. I love that. Vegan Felic. That was awesome. Hit that like. Wow, this is an amazing video. First best channel. That was a good one. Like it. Aye. Wait. Aye. Excellent content. Do more. Yeah, let's see if Vegan Felic has more. I'm gonna drop his channel also in here. Share the link. Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm definitely over
If
18.
you're quadruple,
No, not that.
Yeah, I'm definitely over.
Okay. Here you go. This is the link to Felix video. That dude was actually moved. I mean, it definitely. It was definitely. I think what is this method called? It's the one where you when you talk about something that they care about, so that they open up. I forgot the name of it. Damn it. But yeah, it really does work. I feel like that's the only one that we know that is actually highly effective. Yeah. Shadow Knight, do you want to have a conversation with me? You keep dropping in the comments, but you never actually wanted to have a conversation with me, did you? Are you scared? Are you scared? You don't have to be scared. Street epistemology. Well, I think everybody, you know what? We're going to give it 5 minutes. We're going to give it 5 minutes and see what happens. And if not, I'm going to go. VPM is gonna be live also. If you don't know VPM, they also do good stuff, and yeah, it's a good one. But yeah, I just wanted to have a little bit of a chill stream. I don't have enough videos apparently stacked to do more than a couple of hours. I used to have a lot more videos, but I saved them in different playlists somehow. Eventually, I just ended up in having like a note somewhere. But yeah, mowing the lawn is a new euphemism for avoiding difficult conversations. Yeah, probably that's the case. Probably that is the case. Yes. Let's see what we have over here, over there, over there. I think I've been getting so many hate comments of random people saying I like meat though, as if I've never known somebody who likes meat. Yeah, it's so ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, let's watch one of Tessa's videos also. Vegan Felek. By the way, Vegan Felek is sharing the Discord. And also I wanted to mention Axel, because if you guys Axel Bertel, Axel also will start sharing all the conversations on Discord, all the conversations that you normally also hear me have on Discord. Sometimes I'm there, sometimes I'm not there, but they're pretty good conversations. Yeah. I called Asha on Johnny Boy. He will not be debating, I guess so. I'm about to go press my lawn as well. I don't think you know what oppression is, but you know, if you feel good about that, I don't know what to tell you. If you feel good about that statement, I mean. Let's go to Tessa's channel. That's what I wanted. Tessa saves. Let's also check out Tessa's channel. Not subscribe. Subscribe now. Okay. Don't get animals from breeders. Let's see. Oh, it's just like a video with a little bit of a sound and. Aww. 7.6 million companion animals enter shelters each year. Damn. It's a lot. And you say you got comments from people? Oh, there you go. You met somebody from my channel. Get dogs from animal shelters and I'm against backyard breeders getting overbred dogs. It's impressive, you know, like even you see how much of an impact even like a video like this can have. Like it's, I feel like we need to do more on YouTube. We need to definitely to do more. We need them chill streams. Yeah. Tessa, I appreciate you doing this, you know, trying to make videos. Are there any shorts, cool shorts? Oh, there are some shorts. Let's watch some shorts from Tessa. I'm gonna mute the audio because I'm not sure if I'm gonna get, I don't know, some stream stopped or something. Oh, look at these beautiful, peaceful beings. Look at them. There's no important difference. All animals want to live. That was a bit too fast. Look at them. Oh, I love them chickens. All animals want to live and be free for farm. Go vegan. 100%. What's it that like? Cliff Grant is an amazing vegan YouTuber. Fuck yeah, he's pretty good. I'd be interested to see what info page you could make. What info page? What do you mean by info page, Vegan Anthem? Agree, more chill streams. Yeah, we can do more chill streams. Let's watch some of Cliff's. Why not? I haven't. Until VPM starts, we got 10 more minutes. This guy's not coming on. Cliff does an amazing job. Let's watch some of his shorts, huh? I think he has a really good way of speaking to people. Oh shit, sorry.
With animals, like I can myself, I feel like I'm very empathetic.
Let me check the sound also.
Myself, I feel like I'm very empathetic with animals. Like I've told you, I've been in farms and slaughterhouses. Some of the things I've seen, man, it has scarred my heart, seriously.
It's why I have difficulty going to vigils. I'll be honest. It's why I have difficulty going to vigils. I would end up crying. It's difficult. It's very difficult to accept that kind of stuff.
I see them as very innocent, and it's a weird thing. I mean, I can almost feel what they're feeling in the moment. Yeah.
Animal farming is okay. Really, it's not a big deal. Be more, Monroe. Do you want to have a conversation with me? I can send you a link right now and we can have a conversation. Do you want to do that?
I almost think it's worse for them when we do that to them. Like, say...
Oh, look at that. Jonathan is back. Okay, Jonathan. Well, join that stream, man. Join the link that was given to you. Let me share it yet again. I'm not sure if there's conversations being had already on Discord. Do you have Discord, Jonathan? Jonathan, do you have Discord? Chill time is over. No, you can still chill in the comments. That's the whole point. I think it's about for you to chill, not necessarily. But let's finish this well until he responds if he has Discord or not.
Say you hurt yourself, right? Say you fell here and broke your leg and I was helping you. I'd be able to come to you and say, look, man, it's okay. I've rung an ambulance. The doctor's on his way. You're going to get some pain relief. They'll set your leg. You're going to be okay. Calm you down. We can't do that with animals.
Jonathan, join the link that Axel just mentioned here. You see it here? I'll paste it also. So you have to go on that server and go to Vegans Are Better. And I'll join there, okay? Best vegan outreach video I know is from that vegan couple. Vegan woman ends up in meat eater arms. I think I've seen that one, the one where they hug each other, right? That's such a good video, if I'm mistaken. It's an older one, right? Take mine if you want, Chip, and put it on a constant chat.
What do you mean? Vegans are better?
Okay, my microphone just changed. I think it's back to normal. Yeah, 6 years ago. That's the name of the channel. Okay. I made a page with my info on my channel. Oh, that's cool, Vegan Anthem. I'll check it out. Is it on your channel? Let me go to channel. Oh, I see, like you're just describing. Oh, let me share with everybody. Oh, well, let's finish this one. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm all over the place.
So when they're going through some terror in a slaughterhouse or on a farm or somebody's hitting them with a stick, they have no fucking idea what are they thinking in that moment. They have no idea what they've done wrong, what's going to happen next, when is it going to end. It's just terrible to treat those beings in that way.
Generations and generations of trauma.
Yeah.
It is terrible. Can we hear you both if it's on Discord? Yes. Okay, let's join this Discord and I'll share it. I think maybe this person may already be there. Let me Safari settings. Okay.
Chip. What's good?
Hello. You guys are on the channel now, so you're live. Everybody's watching you, so be careful like what you say and stuff. You know, like we all know you guys aren't gonna say stuff. You know.
Hold on. Let me stop streaming so we don't hear that go anymore.
Oh, are you also streaming? Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna.
Yeah, we were streaming your streaming you.
Oh, nice. Thank you. I guess. Thank you.
Yeah.
So let's see if this guy joins, because that's the whole point. Maybe he'll join. Oh, I put you on the big screen, Axel. Everybody's seeing you. Your awesome setup. That little box in the back.
Aww, thank you.
You need to put your shades on, Axel.
Oh, fucking for real. Where are they? I don't know where they are at.
Sometimes, Axel, sometimes I see you on Discord. Are you like falling asleep and stuff, like with your shades on?
Sometimes.
Sometimes you actually are? Okay, man, and you sleep with like listening to Discord, vegan Discord outreach or stuff?
Pretty much.
We kick him every now and again.
He puts a movie on and then we just sit and watch him sleep.
I like it. I like it. I mean, you're always here, Axel. You're always here. That's
pretty much, yeah. Now I've gotten my whole setup going. Gonna be fun.
Okay.
While you guys are having the debate, I'm gonna work on a thumbnail.
Nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we'll wait a couple of minutes, and I don't know, maybe this guy will never show up. I feel like we've already waited for him to put away his lawnmower, and now he doesn't want to join. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Tone, twisted.
Had an accident.
Say that again?
As long as he hasn't had an accident.
Let's hope not, I guess. We still want to have this conversation. And everybody, by the way, if you want to join this chat in here, I think the link was already sent. And even when I'm not here, or there's always somebody there having conversations, there's good conversations to be had. Hey, Marcos, are you the Marcos that I know? Also
Yes,
from
I am that Marcos.
Hey, Marcos. The first time I hear you speak. Hello.
Yes. The first
Nice.
time my voice be heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. We're going to have some discussions later in the winter time, probably.
Oh,
Thank you
nice.
so much.
Hey, I appreciate
Thank
you,
you very much,
man.
all of you.
Jonathan needed to put away the lawn equipment and configure out the Discord. Yeah, seems like it.
Hey, Watermelon, how's your veganism going?
Hi.
Yeah, how's your veganism
it's-
going?
Yeah, thanks for asking. It's been nice. It's been nice, I guess. I don't know what to
Sick.
say. I even have the tag for so long. I don't know why. But
Nice. Yeah, I mentioned it. I did make sure to mention it to Val that you credited him to becoming vegan.
that's good. I mean, I'm only here to listen, so yeah, I don't like to talk much. But thanks for asking.
Yeah, no worries.
Always the waiting game. Yeah. Twisted can help, I see.
Yeah, sometimes it looks kind of daunting at first glance, but it's pretty easy to use once you get used to it.
It definitely has a learning curve to it, I'll give you that, yeah.
Mm.
Although it can seem off-putting if there's a lot of people in as well.
Yeah, it's always... Come on, Jonathan. I'm waiting for you, Jonathan.
Just keep waiting, just keep waiting.
I know, just keep waiting. I just feel like, making everybody else wait is also kind of not nice. So, I don't know.
Tisk, 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 Johnny boy.
It's great that you showed a bit of Cliff Grant, Chip. He's great. Really like Cliff.
Yeah, I like him too. Yeah. He does amazing activism, and he's so dedicated to the animals. Like every time he talks, he's so dedicated that he even refuses to talk about anything else other than animals. Like He clearly dedicated his whole life for that, and I appreciate that about him. I like to talk about other topics also, but he's very much in it only for the animals.
Dedication.
Exactly. Let's see. Marcos, you sent me some messages, but I'm not sure if I can. Oh, look, we got somebody else. I'm trying to respond. I cannot get a link that go to him. So I think Jonathan, let me. Axel, can you paste the link again? The Eng Hub link in my chat? Yeah. So Jonathan, you have to join this server and then go to the channel called Vegans Are Better ? Let me share. I can share also the link from here. Privacy settings. Invite people. Oh, I see. Axel and Utops put it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna spam the link. It's gonna be funny.
Don't spam the link. Why do you want to spam the link?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Join this Discord server and then Brent, hey, still YouTube decided to shut up my ban. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, David, has he not joined yet? No, he has not, David. I left and met a lovely girl. Twisted, you met somebody just now?
Yeah. Evidence or it didn't happen.
Oh, brother. I don't know if this guy is actually going to join. I feel like he's just trolling us. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. Jonathan, you have 5 minutes. That's it. Otherwise, I'm done. I'm done waiting. I waited more than 15 minutes. It's enough. It's enough trolling. Oh, there's also B. More Monroe who wants to join. B. More Monroe, you have the link. Discord, Eng Hub. It's this one. And join the server, join the channel, Vegans Are Better. I think there is they might need like what, a couple of minutes before they can talk, or what was it until they join?
Oh shit. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Felek.
Hello, Mr.
I don't know. Felek might actually have better insight on that.
So Felek, is there a time for which they need to be on the server until they can join, or can they join directly?
They can join, I think, instantly. There shouldn't be an issue with that. I do see a lot of new users hopping in and saying hello. They probably don't have access to camera permissions and such, but they should be able to do that. If anything, usually, like Chip, if you have people who want to talk to you and they have issues with Discord, just call them or something else. I think you have the means to call them or something else.
That's true. I could do that. Yeah. But they're replying so sparingly. Maybe I'll try that. Jonathan.
Well, if they have Discord issues, you can do something else.
If you cannot do that, I can send you a Zoom link.
Were you out with the banner today, Felek? You putting it up again?
Of course. And guess what? The only people who came to me, to my banner, were people I go to gym with. I was like, holy shit, what the hell? What the hell was going on? And all of them agreed. And all
Animal
of them
farming
agreed
should
they
be illegal. Nice.
Yeah, and they all agree that they should be vegan and such. And
So
one
your whole
person was
gym's vegan now then?
For though, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I didn't hear the question.
Your whole gym's vegan now?
Not the whole gym, no, just some of the people from my gym. They all agree that they should be vegan, and all of them are making steps towards veganism. I try to kind of like push them a little bit about, making steps. Like if you're making baby steps, well, what about the victims' baby steps of not being abused? Yada yada. But long story short, yeah, all of them are positive, and all of them are making changes to stop eating meat. So that's like a long story short, without going too much into it.
Okay. So, what do you guys think of this thumbnail so far?
The continuous live is not going to be readable. Make that more readable.
Okay.
Bro, what the fuck? I'm just looking at side channel. What's going on? Why am I being rizzed?
Are people rizzing you in the side channel?
Yeah, yeah. The heck?
You are very risible, Felix.
Or should I just get rid of it?
No, I think that's okay. I think you might need to move that chicken to the right. That rooster, not chicken.
I don't think I can move the chicken. It's just a picture.
I would change the font a little bit.
Yeah, there's 3 fonts. Only use 2 maximum. Don't use 3 fonts ever.
And also this font that you're using right now in top right corner, which you used, I imagine for people who are dyslexic, that'll be a huge pain.
Okay, I waited 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna disconnect from Discord and end my stream because it seems like this guy's not joining. And
Chip, don't forget to stay hydrated. I always gotta keep you updated on that.
Oh, thank you. I always forget. You're right when I do streams. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay, everyone. I'm sorry. We waited for nothing. Yeah, blue ball. Pretty much. Yeah. Hey, we know that might doesn't make right, but does persistent make right? Yeah, whatever. It's a pity, but we waited. The guy never joined. That's okay. Whatever. That's kind of sad. He successfully trolled us, I guess. That is a successful troll. But I will ban them. Yes, I will ban them because of this. And it's a pity that they never managed to join. Oh my god, Jeremy, I love your sense of humor. On the outside, I'm sure that the lawn looks great. But yeah, anyway, everyone, I'll head over to VPM right now if you want to see where the community should be moving on next. Let me see if I can get the vegan post-mortem. We had a little bit of a chill session. If you guys have guys and girls and everything in between or outside of it, if you have some videos that you want me to react to or watch together, save them, and we can do another chill stream. I want to do a little bit more chill stream. I also have a couple of games that I've saved. Maybe that would be cool to play some games. I don't think you've ever seen me play games. I'm pretty bad at games, so that might be a little bit fun to watch. I'm going to share VPM's channel right here in case you don't know their channel already. Oh, actually, maybe let me just share the link directly. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Jake, thank you for doing outreach. I hope you also gonna do live. That is pretty cool. I shared VPM's link. See you there, everybody. Let's continue chilling a little bit. Let's continue. VPM does amazing work. David, I always, the 40-year-old vegan, I always like what you do. Let me check out your channel now before we go. Just you know, I want to share the love. If you are not subscribed to David, the 40-year-old vegan, perhaps you should, because David does these live outreaches, live streams. I don't know if you do outreach, but yeah, he does streams. He goes in front of slaughterhouses. He talks about that. We need more people to also join those. So, and it's a community there also. But anyway, I appreciate you everybody for being here. I'll see you in VPMs. I'll see you also in the next one. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll do you know, live outreach. And yeah, tomorrow there's not gonna be any more chilling in the chat. We're just gonna be the normal probably people, you know. What about the dandelions? Dandelions have feelings. So yeah, there's prepare for dandelion feelings. So yeah. See you later, everybody. I appreciate everybody who donated, by the way. I wish I could I wish I could highlight them. I don't think I can, but I'll just say it. Tone, thank you. Martin, super thank you. Marcos, super thank you. Tone, also super thank you, of course. And Cloud Stripes, super thank you. Thank you for everybody. I appreciate you doing. I appreciate everybody helping out and, you know, being here, chilling. And if you want me to attack it a little bit differently, if you want to chill a little bit differently, I'm all for it. We can do it. I really want this chill session to be a little bit more, you know, for us, by us, and just chillax together. See you in the next one. See you tomorrow.